Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism, MLIT's action at the initial stage after a large disaster. Hello everyone. I am Tomomi Ozaki, a weather forecaster. Japan, due to its characteristics such as meteorology, topography, geology, and others, is prone in experiencing natural disasters such as earthquake, tsunamis, floods, landslides, volcanic eruption, and many others. What kind of actions are taken by our MLIT to respond to these frequent disasters? MLIT is responsible for many civil services and its management in infrastructure such as rivers, road, railroads, ports, and airports. They also oversee the important task of disaster prevention. MLIT directs disaster prevention through two types of approaches. The first type is a hard approach, such as a reinforcement construction to earthquake-proof and river improvement work. The other type is a soft approach, such as developing a hazard map. We should envision disaster condition that overwhelms the existing preventive countermeasures. We are now here in the MLIT's Disaster Management Center. This place is the action headquarters when responding to a large disaster, especially at the initial stage. It's very important to understand the situation of damaged areas in order to figure out what exact actions need to be taken. Immediately after the disaster, MLIT's regional departments and local governments will begin to review the situation of the disaster site. In this center, a lot of information can be shared with the regional departments and local governments. Once MLIT understands the situation of the affected area, it can then determine the best strategy to quickly carry out necessary actions. Let's learn MLIT's response process in more detail. MLIT headquarters can set a virtual television conference with their regional departments. Also, crucial information can be gathered directly from the disaster site through various tools. For example, in the case of flooding, it's important to know information about rainfall and the water level of rivers. This information can be collected from the Integrated River Information System that consolidates data from rain gauge and water level gauges of the whole country. Real-time images are also essential to evaluate the extent of the disaster damage. This can be gathered from the CCTV camera network on rivers, road, and many others. In addition, each regional department has a helicopter equipped with camera and communication systems. We have learned MLIT has many tools to collect various information. Next, let's learn how MLIT uses the collected information. The collected information is used to make strategies and action plans to quickly recover and effectively support local governments. One of the tools that MLIT developed is the Disaster Information Mapping System, DMAPS. This system has the capability to show various important information consolidated on a single digital map. This is a monitor of DMAPS. Now, on this map, I am in Tokyo. Let's move to Kumamoto. Kumamoto experienced a mega earthquake in 2016. Please look at the front screen. For example, immediately after an earthquake, a seismic intensity information is shown on the map. As a result, it is now easy to search for cameras to see the severely damaged areas. We can then check the damage information on rivers, roads, and others. Critical rescue information such as shelter, hospital, public office can also be shown on the map. Footage taken by a helicopter camera can also be overlapped on the map, making it easy to compare the conditions before and after the disaster. This is extremely useful when designing a recovery plan. This is a picture of the Aso village area after the earthquake. And this picture is the same view before the earthquake. Before the earthquake, we can see the national road and bridge. After the earthquake, we can see that the road and the bridge have disappeared. I think this kind of real-time information is beneficial to the public too. Everyone can access a part of DMAP's information from MLIT's homepage using their computer or smartphone. Now, I have learned that various information on DMAPs is helpful to develop action plans, which enables successful operations. Next, let's learn activities that occur on the damaged sites. After a disaster, MLIT will conduct analysis and repair any damaged national infrastructures, and the local government office will submit a request for national support to MLIT. Therefore, during the initial stage of a disaster, MLIT dispatches their staff who are acquainted with disaster management to local governments as liaisons who will then coordinate support needed. Also, MLIT dispatches their fieldwork experts called Tech Force to damaged sites. Their primary mission is to conduct field survey of damaged areas. They even can utilize drones to collect damage information. Tech Force also support other missions such as drying up flooded areas by using a pumping vehicle, conducting repairs on damaged roads, dispatching satellite communication vehicle, dispatching lighting vehicle to support 24-hour work. Additionally, they share damage information to rescue teams, thus preventing secondary effects. Since Japan is frequently afflicted by natural disasters, it is important to build and develop countermeasures to minimize damages. On the other hand, when disaster occurs and overwhelms the in-place preventive countermeasures, it is necessary to quickly respond to adversity in order to lessen the heavy damages that may occur. We have learned that MLIT is supporting our lives through various efforts. Also, we can get a lot of disaster information like DMAPs through MLIT's homepage. Remember that we cannot predict when disaster will occur, so let's be smart and learn about disaster prevention and its necessary actions.